Hello, spellers. Happy Thursday to you. I hope you enjoyed a little break yesterday and were able to check in with your teacher and do some fun enrichment activities. We're back at it today with the Thursday spelling lesson. We are on the 24th lesson. It is the 22nd of October, 10/22/20. Our first word today, written beautifully and comfortably close to the red margin, is the word cellar. They kept all their Halloween decorations in the cellar. So a cellar, scholars, is sort of like a basement, but it's usually not quite as nice as a basement, right? It might be a little more just like a dugout area um, where you can store things. Cellar. Take a moment to analyze cellar. Let's check that analysis. Did you get cellar as a two-syllable word? I'm going to start actually with that first letter, k, saying its second sound. K, second sound of the k, and then of e, l. And scholars, you've heard me say this before, when we have doubles in the middle of a two-syllable word, we are most often going to split in between those doubles for the syllable split. Cellar. And did you get our multiple letter phonogram? Army mateys. Cellar. And scholars, there is a rule. You might have missed it. It could have been an easy one to miss. It is the Lefse rule. The letters L, F, S, and usually Z are doubled after a single short vowel sound. Cellar. Cellar. Our next word is the word covered. And they covered the patio furniture because rain was predicted. Covered. Spellers, take a moment to analyze covered, and then we'll check. Press pause. Covered. Covered is a two-syllable word. Cob. This time the first sound of the k, cub, finger space, d is all one syllable, covered. So here we have the of her, and then here we have past tense ending. So we're going to need a number above this. You might have missed that as you were trying to analyze it on your own, and that's okay. Remember, this is how we learn. It's a growth mindset. It's not cover ed. Right? You're not going to cover ed with a blanket. Covered. So second sound of the ed, covered, covered. There's not a rule in covered. Right? We added that suffix to the root word cover, but we did not have to do any change of cover to add the past tense ending. Covered. Our next word is creature. Scholars, take a moment to analyze creature. Did you get creature as a two-syllable word? Cree. Ooh. Did you get a, saying its first sound of E? Cree, finger space. Oh, we have a rare phonogram in here. We have ch, single letter ch, spelled with a T, followed by a U, as in virtue, and creature. And then, of course, the of nurse, creech, creature. Silent final E. Now, scholars, did you figure out which silent final E you were using? When you look at it, you might think, right, vowel, consonant, silent E, which is true, but this U is not saying you, right? This word is not creature, so it's not saying its name sound of you. So this is actually no job E. That E that has just always been there since, right? His great, 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 great grandfather was there, and it's always going to be that way. You are not going to budge him out of that word creature. Scholars, you may need to have done some fixing there. That's all right. Think growth mindset. There were a lot of unique things in this word creature. The key is that you're spelling it correctly. Can you cover your eyes right now and try spelling creature with me? C-R-E-A-T-U-R-E. Creature. Creature. Our last required word is the word curtain. And scholars, I'm going to give you a little hint on this one as you get ready to analyze. Just like we did with captain, thinking captain, we're going to think curtain. Curtain. Right? They hung the curtain over the window. Curtain. Take a moment to analyze curtain. All right, how did you do? Curtain is also a two-syllable word. I'm noticing as I'm writing that, scholars, all our required words today have two syllables. So k, right, the of nurse, finger space, and then our tain, just like captain, curtain, curtain. And scholars, all our words started with C today on this required list, but we have cellar, right? Second sound of k, s. But then covered, creature, and curtain all start with the first sound, have used the first sound k of k, s. Curtain. The of nurse in both creature and curtain. Our bonus word today, remember we're working on the continents, so it is the continent of Europe. Europe. Be careful on that. We have rare EU, rare EU, spelled with EU, Europe. And this would be a no job E, Europe. Scholars, the enrichment for today, in that bottom space, draw a funny creature. A funny creature. Maybe some kind of Muppet or something. A funny creature. Remember, it's optional if you'd like to share your notebook page photo with your teacher, but the assignment now is to go through the spelling Google form, answer those 5 questions, and be sure to click submit at the bottom of the form. And then, scholars, I will be with you one more time this week for spelling with tomorrow's Friday lesson. Keep up the good work. Remember, you've got this.